the Bamanga Tuku's led PDP then, if he had come back?
There is only one PDP. Please, don't use the phrase Bamanga Tuku led PDP. No any other person is leading the PDP except Bamanga Tuku.
But they can have a splinter group.
You don't have any splinter group. There is nothing,
come together.
No any other group called PDP except Bamanga Tuku PDP.
No, but the court says no new PDP. But if the law says, well, it's under a splinter group.
Thank you, we are now with me.
Under a splinter group.
No. If you say you have some people who are disagreeing, disgruntled people, isn't it? That doesn't make it a party. It is not a party.
They have their leader within the same party.
And will never exist.
So they're not a splinter group.
No.
What do you want us to
look at it? You are recalcitrant children.
Give us a
phrase. You want us to call them, because I know that, you know, as far as my media station is concerned, we have stayed away from the term new PDP. In fact, I think we stick more with the G7 governors, and I think that no court has ruled on that, you know. But
very good.
Talking more candidly now, because you have talked about the fact that these people are definitely different members from the PDP, even though they're in the PDP, they don't seem to be a part of the PDP. Can you give us a phrase? You know, should we call them disgruntled members of the PDP? What should we call them?
Please,
we're members of the PDP.
At no time say that they are not members of the PDP.
No, I'm saying that
those people are still members of the PDP. Are you getting me?
Yes.
But if they are disagreeing,
yes,
and we are trying to bring them back to the fold, do you get it? We do not want to make it look as if, look, you have to use a very big stick.
I'm not talking about the sticks here. I'm talking about what should we call them for the sake of differentiation.
Call them by their names. As individuals. Call them by their names.
Group. What do we call that group? It was a group of people who left the PDP convention.
You always have individuals that make up a group, but if the group is recognized by law, that's different. It is not recognized by law, so you can't call them anything. But if you choose to call them a G7, so be it.
I like the way
but not the word new PDP.
Dr. Dogo,
new PDP is illegal, and you are going against the court ruling.
All right, Dr. Dogo, you said the suspension is long overdue. And looking at your constitution here, I think I'm liking it, honestly, offenses and sanctions, and it says 58I. It says anyone who engages in unauthorized publicity of disputes within the party or creates a parallel party organ at any level, meaning you must have done something against your party if you create a parallel party or organ. So why is it that when we talk about meting out sanction, you still haven't answered that?
I've already answered.
No,
you have leaders in a group.
It shouldn't this be automatic?
No.
By the time you do all of that, because this is weeks and months come in.
Exactly, that's what I have said.
And your party decided to wait until the court's ruling on the case of just one of those who are aggrieved.
So now you are saying, if Onyolola has not been involved, PDP will have been right.
If he has not won, if he had not won his case, we're saying that perhaps maybe you wouldn't have actually suspended him.
No, you see, that's the mistake you are making. The chairman of the group is suspended, and the secretary cannot be greater than the chairman. Do you get it? You have to understand this. The whole chairman of the group is suspended. And it is not based, he is insignificant. The court case has no bearing on it. The decision has simply been taken based on those who are the leaders. Do you get it? You have a chairman, you have a secretary general, you have a publicity secretary, you have a deputy something. Do you get it? We're simply based on that. It is not, you can't say, look, every single member of the PDP that walk out with them is suspended. In a decision, you look at the leaders and the head, and you take decisions, which is the wisest decision you can ever think of. Look, these are the leaders, and we have called them, we have talked to them, we have spoken to them, we have invited them, we have pleaded with them, and said, look, suspend this illegal thing, and you are still leading a rebellion. When you lead a rebellion, definitely you as the head, you bear the brunt.
We have this message which comes through from a group referred to as PDP Stakeholders Forum. Now they say, quote, "We wish to inform the general public that section 57 subsection 7 of the PDP constitution expressly forbids the PDP NWC from taking any disciplinary action against any member of the PDP NEC." And they say the purported suspension is illegal, baseless, and unconstitutional.
No, I didn't get what you say about the PDP NEC. What do you mean by that?
They said the constitution of the PDP expressly forbids the PDP NWC from taking any disciplinary action against any member of the PDP NEC. And they say those who are suspended or are members of the PDP NEC, which NWC cannot suspend them.
There is no.
They're quoting section 57.
There is no part of the PDP constitution that will say whatever a NEC member does, he cannot be disciplined. There is no part like that.
So
and we read it again to see if it says that, look, whatever decisions or whatever a member of the NEC has done, the person cannot be suspended. So, that means the NEC members have immunity. There is no immunity clause in the PDP constitution.
So what you're saying,
so maybe the person is, maybe that is a partial reading of that the word clause.
Let me give you the rendition from the constitution.
But if I go through from the beginning to the end, I can interpret it to mean what it is.
Okay,
but it is certainly not possible, absolutely impossible to say that, look, whatever a NEC member does, that person cannot be disciplined.
Let me read that
because there is no immunity clause in the PDP constitution.
Let me read it from the constitution itself.
No.
This is the disciplinary procedure in one of the chapters in the section 57 now. Let me go to that subsection 7, which was quoted by that message from the PDP Stakeholders Forum. It says in 7, "Notwithstanding any other provision relating to discipline, no executive committee at any level except the National Executive Committee, which is the NEC, shall entertain any question of discipline as may relate or concern a member of the National Executive Committee, deputy governors, or members of the National Assembly, provided that nothing in this constitution shall preclude or invalidate any complaint submitted through the National Working Committee to the National Executive Committee concerning any person whatsoever." So this is what he was talking about, the procedure for the process.
So are you saying that what...
I'm just reading what
the Publicity Secretary, of course, he stated categorically and quoted all the sections with respect to what led to the NEC taking the decision to suspend them. And so there is no way he quoted them. Read those ones, and those people, let them read those and say that, look, what is in this section contradicts that one or is superior to what the National Publicity Secretary has quoted.